That's Tina, and I will be discussing the issue of obesity with you guys today. There's plenty of blame going around as to why obesity exists, as to why the problem is occurring right now. And most of that blame falls on fast food companies and junk food. As we all know, fast food is a unhealthy, addictive product that companies like McDonald's and Burger King sell to us consumers, and they use manipulation to get to our heads, then to our pockets. While next thing you know, we have bought their product and they have gotten away with it. And to get to manipulation, they use science, skills, advertisements, and even the own government is playing a part in that. And that is how we are emerging an obesity epidemic. One example of how they use skill is through the extension line, and that is when a company lengthens its product line beyond its current range. And what that means is that they don't want to invent a new product because that means it will cost them thousands and thousands of dollars. So what they do is build upon their existing product, which means they make more flavors. For example, the Lay potato chips. They were joined by salt and vinegar, a new flavor, salt and pepper, a new flavor. So what that does is gets the consumers all crazy happy about this new flavor that just came out. So we run to Walmart, Food Lion, and we buy their product so we can see how good or how bad it tastes. And they have gone away with it at that point. So that's how they use the extension line. They don't want to bore consumers, so they keep it going. And society profits from that. Advertisements. We should be careful with fast food commercials. When we see them, we need to try to figure out what their target is and how they are trying to manipulate us. And are we going to let them manipulate us? Is it beneficial for us or not? We also have to be very careful with our children. If you guys, I'm not a parent, but for parents, we have to be careful with our children because they are also watching TV and they are exposed to fast food commercials. And then they'll be like, mommy, or daddy, I want a kids meal, a Happy Meal, because they have that cool toy. So we have to be very careful with what we watch and what our children watch. Some say that banning fast food commercials will reduce the numbers. I think it's pretty possible, but some say it will not be the solution to obesity. What I think it's wrong to shamelessly try to push a product that is clearly unhealthy. I think that the government passes laws to protect people from harmful substances like alcohol and tobacco. So I feel like there should be some kind of not law, but I definitely think that fast food commercials should be regulated. I do not think that fast food companies, junk food, is the one and only reason why we are emerging this obesity epidemic. I also believe that there's other reasons why it exists. There's genetics. It could run in the family, of course. We could blame mom and dad, or just mom, Mom has backed away from the kitchen counter and has returned to work and is working long hours. So, home-cooked meals are not taking a back seat. And now we are introduced to frozen meals from the refrigerator. And the fast food companies like Chick-fil-A and McDonald's. So we can blame mom. There's also all-nighters. If you love to stay up all night, you're constantly eating. That could also be a factor in the reasons. Medications could also be one reason. But I do not think that fast food companies and junk food is the one and only reason why obesity exists. I think that we should definitely be careful because obesity is associated with multiple chronic conditions such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and with some forms of cancer such as gallbladder, breast, the kidney. And there's also other conditions such as asthma, arthritis, the reproductive complications that are also occur, and psychological problems such as depression. At last, I feel like if we work together, we can definitely maybe not end it all the way, but definitely reduce numbers.